Hi and welcome to a new video on my channel. Today I want to talk about the Magical Hours Tarot. It's a new deck from US Game Systems by Celia Letari and Fabiana Belmont. I was drawn to this deck because it very much reminds me of the Tarot of Mystical Moments, which I absolutely love, and it's the same digital collage style. That there's just some beautiful cards in here that I thought I have to have this. I've used it a couple of times for readings and it's been really successful. So let's have a look. There's the box. There's a little shine to the lady on the box, which is cool. Open it up, have the book, which I will talk about in a minute. And this is something I haven't ever had before, but there's a box in the box, which is cool because I was able to take this deck out and about and not have to take the whole box with me, because I take several tarot decks when I go out and give readings. So let's have a look. That's the top box, the star on it. Oh, let's get into these cards. These pretty cards. The Fool, Magician. It's one card that I always look at in a deck, because if the High Priestess doesn't do it for me, then it really puts me off the deck. But she is wonderfully mysterious, and I love that picture. The Empress. Another interesting surreal card with the bird head. Beautiful. Chariot. Strength. The Hermit. Another beautiful card, the Wheel. It's a very feminine deck. Not many men in here. Again, exactly like, I would say, the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Has that feel to it. I love the wings. This Death card. Temperance. Devil playing the violin. Tower. Star, which is on the top box. Moon. Sun. Judgment. And the World. Really interesting cards. Wands. Very Wide-Awake Smith, but also a little bit surreal. Hot air balloon made of flowers. This is interesting that they're not facing each other. They're kind of walking around, turning their backs on each other, which is an interesting take on the Five of Wands. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have the court cards. Page. This is fun. Queen and King. On to Pentacles. It does mention in the book the order of the minor arcana as it progresses through is slightly different from traditional, which I normally find a little bit irritating, but they have put in the book why they chose to do that, which is awesome. 5. This is one of the reasons I bought this deck. I love this card so much. It's just mesmerizing, beautiful. Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. It's traditional with a little twist. There's the cover to the box and the book. 10. Into the court cards again for the Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, Queen and King. Cups. Another stunning card. Another reason that I wanted this deck so bad. Fish in the sky seems to be a bit of a theme. Cups. So pretty. So pretty. 8, 9, and 10. The page, she's still the cup, fish in the cup. Knight, Queen, and King. Another animal. There was a bull on the last suit. Swords. The tricky suit, the tough one to come across. So pretty. But it's gentle, even when these more negative cards come up. This deck presents them in such a gentle way. 7, 8, 9, 10, page, knight, queen, and the king. Again, it's an animal rather than a human man. And those again, there's the card backs, reversible. The cardstock is quite thick. It's tricky to riffle because it's hard to bend the cards. I'm not going to try it right now because I'm probably going to go everywhere. But I don't mind that. I can overhand shuffle. It's worth it for a deck like this. Now, the book. I love reading the guidebooks that come with a tarot deck. I never dismiss them because it's always interesting to hear how someone else defines a card, why their deck is put together the way it is. It just adds layers and layers to your understanding every time you read this. Now, this book, The Magical Hours, explains these cards all have part of the day and in a specific time of the day where they're giving you, if it comes up, write on a small sheet of paper 3 important things to do today, a mini to-do list so you don't get lost during the day. And that's on the bottom of all the majors as each card progresses through the day. When you get to the minors, there in dawn is the wands, midday pentacles, twilight cups, and night swords. And each card has a different plant or flower for that time of day and association with those cards, which is really, really cool. It's just a different take on the tarot. Totally worth reading the guidebook just to get little snippets of how this card deck was put together. So that's the tarot, Magical Hours Tarot, which I absolutely love. I've used it a few times now and it's done wonderful things for the readings. It's such a beautiful deck to look at and I'll definitely be using it more and more. I love this deck.